Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tyrannoid here. And I'm just checking everything's okay. Right. I know I promised Mass Effect Andromeda. And I have every intention of going back to it, but this was a Let's Play that I was meaning to do after Andromeda, after Gat Out of Hell, but I saw this for a really reduced price the other day, and I had to buy it, and I had to Let's Play it, because I've never really spoken about it so much on my channel, but I love the Jak and Daxter series. Absolutely love. Out of the three, obviously, main platformer series, it was Ratchet, then Jak, then Sly for me. Obviously, I love Jak 1, 2, 3's good, but it's not like I don't love it as much as 1 and 2. I haven't played Jak X, and I love Daxter. I've not beaten the Lost Frontier, but that's sort of meh. So, but I absolutely love Jak and Daxter 1. Its world's amazing. It's just a really calm sort of. It's one of those old platformer collectathon games, and I absolutely love it. So it's going to be an absolute blast to Let's Play. It's not going to be a long Let's Play, but I am going to be 100% in it, because I always do every single time I play this game. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this. Okay, apparently I can't press start. Okay, apparently the options button on the PS4 is no longer the start button. That's really weird. Let me just... No, okay. No Jak and Daxter game data on the memory card. Insert in memory card slot 1. Would you like to create Jak and Daxter? Yeah. That's really weird. I'm going to have to remember that when I go to pause the game. Right. I'll shut up now.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Well, here we go, guys. The start of an
You
adventure.
can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This game looks pretty good on
This
PS4.
device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any
So-
time during your quest.
I know that obviously it's not full HD, but it's obviously the screen has been extended to 1080p, so it just looks good. A lot better than the PS2 version. Did that rock just...
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
I know this,
Collect enough
Kira.
of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
But yeah, you gotta love Daxter, guys. You've got to love him. It's like every single time Jack is gonna speak in this game, you can find instances where he's gonna speak, and then like Daxter will just interrupt him or something. So maybe he wasn't immune. Maybe having a friend like Daxter does that.
The most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
But yeah, we're gonna go for 100% in this game. I do know where everything is. Sometimes I have to re-jog my memory on the later levels, mainly just the spider. Yeah, I know. Maybe just a spider caves, is it called? I think it's Spider Canyon. I hate that level.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of
Yeah, well,
them
they
to
weren't.
each area
I don't think these ones were well hidden,
but the
Kira.
workers must have captured them all.
So we're going to be getting a massive concussion because we're collecting all 7 fireflies. Getting all the power cells and all the precursor orbs. And there's a tiny bit of backtracking for us to do as well. That's mainly around the last stage, I believe. I don't think we have to do any backtracking in the middle.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you
Is there
can find
anything
even
down
more
there?
power
Yes, there
cells.
is. Come on.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you
Yeah, I'd
pick
rather
up
you don't waste my time while I've got that eco Samos.
power. That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So yeah, there's not much to this game in terms of like variety and gameplay features. It's just a cool little, it's one of the old little platformers. It mainly just focuses on the platforming, and you don't get many games like this nowadays. I mean, the only like thing is the different eco variations, but that's nothing new and groundbreaking.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
I mean, I might just be being a fanboy really, because this and Jak 2 are my favourites.
That's a blue eco vent.
But we
More
know,
concentrated
Kira,
than the
but
floating
like,
clusters. This vent will give you
I don't know,
full
man,
charge
you
of
just
blue
don't get
eco,
games like
letting
this
you
anymore,
use it
do
for the
you?
maximum time.
Everything now is actually super serious and repeating the same mission structure over and over and over again, and placing in our latest pain in the ass is microtransactions.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open.
Just,
With blue eco, you can
I'm getting all
energy
nostalgic.
into all
I've been waiting to
kinds
play
of
this for
precursor
ages.
artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
But I do as well plan on playing. Is there anything else up there? I do plan on playing Jak 2 and 3 when they come onto the store as well. You will see me rage a lot when it gets to that point, but I do love those games no matter what I say about them at the time.
Pick up 50 small green ecos or 1 big green one to increase your
Yeah, you really don't have much health in this game either. Well, you don't in Jak 2 either, really. You have you have 8 health in that game, but like pretty much everything does 2 damage to you anyway. But yeah, I've played this game so much. I had it on PS2, then I bought the collection on PS3, and then I bought the collection on the Vita as well. So this will be my 4th time owning Jak 1. I'm just a sucker for games like this. Like my childhood, I would probably just buy again and again and again and again, because my childhood was pretty much like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, not Sly, played that later on, and GTA as well. Right, we'll go back to visit Samos.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
I hear you loud and clear, Samus. Let's go. So yeah, each area will also have like this little mini open hub world area. And you can pick up missions from the villagers or the people in that area. It's not always a village. So let's go check out Kira, who Daxter has a massive crush on.
Hey, baby! What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.